You're listening to an AppleViz Podcast.
Hello and welcome. My name is Thomas Domville, also known as AnonyMouse. Now, I've done a podcast before on Apple Watch and being able to identify and find your iPhone with the Ping My iPhone from your Apple Watch. So, like myself, I tend to put my phone in places I don't remember where I left it. Are you one of those people? Raise your hand. Yep, there's a few out there. And what that feature does is that I can go to my Apple Watch, go to the control center, and use the Ping My iPhone, double tap that, and then it'll start chiming, and you can find your phone in no time by following the chime within the house or place that you left your iPhone. What if I told you you can do the other way around? Yes. So this was very useful for me as I was on vacation shortly ago. And one of the things I came in, I was just hot, and the Apple Watch was just making me hotter, right? You got to get that watch off. And so I put it down, and Lord, behold, I forget where I left the Apple Watch. Then I remembered, hey, there's a feature that I can do the other way around, and that's using my iPhone to ping my watch. So I'm going to show you how to set that up and how this works, and so you can find your Apple Watch as you could with your iPhone with your Apple Watch. So it's great both ways. So we are going to go to your iPhone, and we are going to go to the settings.
Settings. Double tap to open.
Because that is where we are going to have to turn this feature on, and that lives in the control center of settings. So let's go double tap settings.
Settings.
Now swipe to the right until you get to control center button.
Control center button.
Once you find that, one finger double tap.
Swipe down from the top right edge to open control center.
Now, the easiest way to get to where we need to go is to set your rotor to headings. And let's go to the first headings here.
Included controls. Heading.
These are the included controls. So these are controls that shows up on your control center as of right now. So here's a few of the controls I have set.
Remove timer. Reorder timer. Button. Drag. Remove code scanner. Reorder code scanner. Remove voice memos. Reorder voice memos. Button.
Now, those are just some of the controls. Now, of course, these may sound different than what you have in your included area. So these are the controls that are active. If I were to go to my control center, will be there now. And these are customizable. But what I'm looking for is the next set of headings. So go to the next heading.
More controls. Heading.
And this is where other controls live that you can add to the included controls that will show up in Control Center. So these are options that are not being seen in Control Center. So we are going to swipe to the right until we find Ping My Watch. And yes, believe it or not, this is in alphabetical order. So just head on down to P.
Insert Ping My Watch.
And there she is. So what we want to do is we want to insert into your included controls. So one finger double tap.
Insert quick note.
And that allows you to know that it has been added. And to prove that, let's go back up to the headings here. I'll go up twice here to two headings up.
More controls. Heading.
We got the more controls. One more.
Included controls. Heading.
Now, just to verify that it's in here, I'm going to swipe to the right until I find the Ping My Watch.
Remove Ping My Watch. Swipe up or down to select a custom action, then double tap to activate.
Now it says remove. Don't have any fear. That's what it's supposed to say. If you want to remove this from your control center and you want it to move it back down to the more controls, you don't want this anymore, you can just swipe up.
Move up. Remove.
Until you get to remove and double tap to remove that. However, that's not the purpose here. We want to make sure that was included, and so it is. So let's go back to my home screen here.
Activate. Settings.
And
double tap to open.
I am going to go to my control center here.
Control center. Accessories and scenes you add in the Home app will appear here. Open Home. Home button.
Now, because I added this in the controls and it was at the bottom of the included controls, it's going to be at the very bottom of the page. So that's easy to find. So just do a 4-finger tap towards the bottom half of your phone.
Ping My Watch. Switch button. Off. Double tap to toggle setting.
Voila. So at any time now, I can just double tap that and that will turn that option on, and it'll start pinging your Apple Watch, and then you go hunting for your watch. See where I left it. Now, I have it right next to me, of course, here, but I did this for demonstration purposes, and I'll have this sing to you. As I double tap this, you will hear the Apple Watch chime away. So let's go ahead and double tap this, and so you can get an idea what it sounds like.
On. On.
You can double tap that as many times as you want. It'll just make that little cute little chime until you locate it. And I say, I couldn't quite find it. Just double tap it again.
On.
And then voila, you found the watch. We have success, and you find your watch, and that is it. How simple is that, but yet a very powerful feature that I have in my arsenal. So now I will be able to find my phone easily when I have my Apple Watch on. And if I misplace my watch, I can use my iPhone to find the Apple Watch once again. So that is about how to ping your Apple Watch using your iPhone. My name is Thomas Domville, also known as AnonyMouse. Till next time, bye-bye.
This AppleViz podcast has been brought to you by the community of AppleViz.com for the latest in resources and tips and tricks to get you the best experience from your Apple device. Visit www.appleviz.com.